Hi and welcome back. My name is Elna from elnacain.com. And for today, I'm going to show you about Contena. If Contena is for freelance writers, and you can find some writing jobs for sure. This is a job board as well as has many other things as an academy and a publishing platform and coaches, which is really cool. Let's go and look. Once you go in and sign into Contena, this is the welcome dashboard. So you can see here. This shows my document or my publishing platform here that I've published 4 posts. And so we can go view them later. This on the other side is the academy where they have a full course on helping you become a freelance writer. I do suggest though that it's not as comprehensive as my course, Write Your Way to First 1K. And you get much more support from me and additional training, new lessons. I've been putting lots of new lessons in lately in Write Your Way to First 1K. So I honestly feel that you'll get more value out of my course than this one, but it's still a good addition when you sign up to Contena because, like I said, it's not only a job board, it does have a university or academy behind it. It does have coaches behind it and a publishing platform to help you with your writing samples. A neat, cool thing is down here, it just shows all the services and apps that you are enabled. Like I said, the publishing platform, you can submit your portfolio so they can help you with what you have on your portfolio, which is really nice. You can set up alerts so that if you see a particular business or a particular type of job, a title, you can set an alert so that it will just come to your email instead of having to log into the Contena job board. They have a submissions tab where you can get paid for your submissions. It's just one-off pieces. They have a leads section, which I'll show you, where these are previous businesses that have paid writers, and these are businesses that pay good. You can set a base rate and you can find all the businesses that pay 40 cents a word, $1 a word, or whatever you want to set. And then of course there is a job board, and it says here that 23 new jobs were just added. They do have in the academy, they do have a lot of scripts for you to help you with pitching and with offering your service and with networking and things like that. For example, here is a social media marketing. So if you want to write social media as a freelance service, then it has the guide here. I can show you quickly right here. It gives you information. It gives you a worksheet so that you can plan it out and what it looks like, a professional plan, standard plan. You can set up tier system as a social media writer. So it's really cool like that. And they have tons of different types. These are just a few of them. Service plan you can walk through in setting up your services. But like I said, I do have a free business plan for writers that does go through a lot of setting up your business. So it's free. Make sure to check that out. It's in the description below. And then you get a certificate of completion. Once you set up all these things, you can request a certificate, which is kind of nice. You could use that badge on your writer website if you want to. Let's go through. Here is the courses, like I said, the academy. So you can look and see what they have. They have your writing business, your writing samples. It goes through landing clients, the perfect pitch, your portfolio, a funnel that you can send your clients through, negotiating with clients, upsells, and then a completion service here. So that's kind of nice if you, like I said, if you want to go through this, but my course, Write Your Way to First 1K, is much more comprehensive. All right, let's go to jobs next. What I like Contena the best are the jobs that Contena sources. Not only does it source from other job sites that you might see around, but it sources from company pages, from internal jobs, and from jobs that you're not aware of. You know, the other day I saw a job from Facebook. You know, these are big jobs. Another job from Google. Contena sources huge brands as well as just all over. So here's one from Pfizer. These are big brands. If you want to connect with other brands so that you can elevate your freelance writing service, I mean, this is what I'm doing right now as you know, been doing this for 6-7 years, that I want to work with other big brands so that I can tell people on my writer website, I have worked with Walmart, I have worked with Target, I have worked with Pfizer. You know, these big brands, I could raise my prices. I will become the go-to writer for those types of brands and things like that. This is where Contena can really help you and really find some profitable jobs. You know, once you click here, it usually takes you to the actual place that it hosts this job. So you're not getting a job from Contena. Contena is just giving you the job ad. And then once you click on this, it'll take you to where the original source is, which is probably on the Pfizer company page. Here's this is just what all the new gigs that they have right now. So news writer, $3,000 a month, it tells you. And so it's kind of nice that with this site, you don't just get the job listing. A lot of job boards just list the job and they don't tell you the rate, not in a snapshot view like this. So I like that. It also tells you if it's low paying. So it will warn you that it's not a great gig to have. So they don't post those very often. But here, look, New York Times. That's pretty cool. There are some notable brands here. Here it just sort of gives you, it's not low paying, but it's not the best. So it just sort of tells you, $45. It's what it is. You can be a news writer for Fox. So there's lots of great opportunities here that I found that, the subscription fee is worth it. Especially if you have already landed a client. I do suggest that if you're a brand new writer, Contena really isn't for you. You won't win a job working at Fox News if you don't have a deep portfolio. So you do need to land a couple of gigs first. And this is not a budget-friendly job board. It is a professional job site with an academy, with a coach. A lot of these job ads, if you need help, this other button here, I think is like ask a coach, or you can go to your coach and ask about this particular job if you need help with refining your pitch, with some questions that you might have. So Contena does offer a coach. It may not be the most helpful coach for you. Like I said, in my course, you can always email me if you're a course student. I always come into the Facebook group. If there's lots of questions about something, I will do a training right on the spot there. There's lots of support in this as well. All the other course students can offer their information, their little advice to you as well. I still like Contena and I still let other writers know about it, especially ones that have been writing for a while and that have gigs already. So the lead section, like I said, is all companies that have hired writers in the past. So here are the leads. You can set an article rate. So let's say $900. Here's an $1,000 article, $1,500 article, $2,000 article. There are companies that will pay that for writers. So you can set and find companies to go to if you want in a certain category. So that's nice to have. And then submissions is very similar. These are like one-off submissions that pay writers too. So $800 an article, you can see here. There are some really nice places to make a living as a writer. You can just use Contena and get a ton of leads, a ton of submissions to get your name out there and grow your writing service. And then you can set up an alert. This is always nice. If I want just business, I only want, full-time and submission, I can just set that. And then I want it real time. I would create the alert right there and it would come to my email. So that's pretty handy. I really like that. Let's go look at the publishing platform here. You can sign up to the publishing platform without having to sign up to Contena. It's completely free and you can build your portfolio here. You can grab the link and use that in your pitches and show people a nice professional portfolio, what it would look like. And so these are just things that I have here. I think if you go to the publish of the day, you can see what the publish of the day that was on the front page. One a day it looks like. So that's pretty cool. But it just looks nice, I think, for potential clients if you send them to your page and they're like, oh, wow, this has a badge here kind of thing. And so this is what it looks like. This is one that I created recently. 3 essential skills all freelancers must master. You can source images. It works very well like Medium if you're a Medium writer. If I wanted to add a new one, you can just see what it looks like. You can add your title easily. So like that. And then if you want to add an image, you just click on that and it just searches from Unsplash, I think, or Pixabay. You can see here. So you just have something like that. And then you can start writing. You can have a nice description, like a subheading, and then start writing. And then if I then wanted to highlight this, I can highlight it just like that. So if there was a quote, you can put a quote in a sort of box like this, and highlight it like that. There's lots of cool things you can do with it. You can change the theme. So if you don't like black, if you want to do red, then you can just change it to red. So I think that's pretty cool. There's some cool things that Medium doesn't have that you can use here in the Contena Publish. It's quite easy to work natively within the platform here. Once you're done, you can save it like that. It'll save and then you can use it as a portfolio item once it's done. And just to let you know, if you do decide to join Contena, I do have a special discount. So if you use my special link, you can get 10% discount code if you use the code and you get a 10% off any option or 10% off each payment, because there's a payment plan if you choose a payment route. And if you pay in full though, you get a 20% discount, plus your coupon will stack on top of that. There's lots of options you can use so that you can get a reasonable rate to start Contena. I have recently updated my review of Contena here. There are lots of things offered. So I will drop a link to this blog post for you to really get some information about using Contena as sort of a job prospecting place and a portfolio building option. Like I said, it's not for new writers. If you've landed a couple of gigs, those gigs will easily pay for Contena. Check it out. I'll see you in the next video.